We're hopping in Deadside this morning. We are hopping in a new server. We have a couple other streamers playing in this server, 1314 here. So we're gonna get in here, get us some loot started before we get to the gym this morning. Just kind of get us a baseline, get a couple sleeping bags down, all that good jazz. So let's see. We'll start it up here mid-map, and I'm going to try to make my way down here, so we will see what we can pick up along the way. So on a fresh start, normally what I'm trying to do is find sleeping bags, or enough rags essentially to make some sleeping bags. On PvE it's definitely important to put sleeping bags down in a few different places. That way if you do die you have some good respawn areas. So that's something we're going to try to do, and we'll just try to get some overall loot. It looks like down just to the right of us, we may head down through this town, see what we can come up with, maybe hit this easy mission, just grab a little bit of quick loot. I'll tell you, it would be really nice to find a vehicle off the bat, a motorcycle or otherwise. If possible, we're going to try to run a collab stream tonight, so hopefully we can hit some good missions and whatnot. Missions, convoys, maybe some road crashes. We are getting shot at, but we don't have anything to shoot back with, so we're just going to keep on hauling and hope we don't die from the gunfire here. We didn't really spawn close to anything that would have been useful and or helpful. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm also going to check the stream real quick and make sure that our audio from the game is good. Give me just a moment. Alright, I believe that should have us in a little bit better shape here. Alright, so it would probably be nice if anybody could hear me talking this entire time. Did not realize the mics were muted there, but we've had a fresh start and we got into a little bit of a battle there. Picked us up a little bit of loot, so now we're in better shape. The shotgun was definitely handy in that situation, although I hardly ever run a shotgun. That one's going to be nice to have and use just for starting out. The Mosin's really where it's at though, so definitely the Mosin was the prize out of that battle, plus being able to get a bag to hold a little bit of extra loot in. That's going to make a major difference. If I'm not mistaken, at this little church in front of us there's a well, and considering it looks like our water's going to run out first, we're going to stop at this well right here. So in that battle, although you couldn't hear me, what my strategy was there for some of you guys that are, well, we're just going to run past these guys, but if the AI cannot see you in this game, they will actually advance towards you. So if you ever got some guys that are a little too far out to reach, if you've got a shotgun or something equipped and you cannot get to them, if you'll duck behind some cover, get behind a wall, something where the AI cannot see you, they're programmed to push towards you. So you can always use that to your advantage. We'll do that on the hard or elite missions, as they will, you know, I'll get in a tower or something and just squat down behind a wall and they'll all push towards you and they'll get in a good range that you can shoot them. So that's definitely something handy to know. And guys, if you are in here watching, if you wouldn't mind to give me some feedback, one thing I'm curious about is if the microphone volume is okay. Alright, we're getting closer, guys. We are 3 miles out from the airfield. That's where we want to end up here shortly. Will say I absolutely hate nighttime on this game. You can't see a thing, and any of the flashlights you get just don't hardly cut it. I don't believe there's any brightness settings that I've been able to find, which if there was, you know, that would definitely put you at a pretty big advantage just to be able to see everything all through the night, but you know, for our purposes, we definitely wish we could see. So my goal here is to get to the airfield, then we should be able to pick a couple guys off. At the very least, even if we can't, we can obviously get some pretty good loot down here pretty quickly. In all the hangars and the little buildings and everything all around, there is really good loot at the airfield. So we should be able to pick us up some guns, some bags. Well, we've got a bag now, but I don't know if we'll find anything better just laying around backpack wise. But we should definitely be able to find the AKSM, which pretty much uses the ammo that every single AI in the game, aside from the really low level ones carrying the shotguns and Mosins. That 545 by 39 is prime ammo. You can pick up thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds of it pretty easily as you get into some battles and through that. If only we could teleport this last 2 miles. Combine that ammo. I really don't need that pistol anymore. I'm bit. And you know what, let's go with the gray-blue ski mask. I'll leave a hard hat on for a little protection. Here in just a minute we're going to pick up some full gear though. We'll have, should have a full Gorka set underneath, and then we'll have a vest and a helmet and AKSM hopefully. That's kind of my gun of choice starting out, once again, just because you can pick up so much ammo from it. Alright, let's see. Still got a little ways to go, but we're going to head straight for, actually there's a little tower right here. We're going to pop a sleeping bag in that tower, and then we'll hit this hangar, and that hangar. Between those three hangars we should find some decent loot, and then if it's daytime and we're feeling up for it, and since we do have a sleeping bag over here, at that point we may go and hit this mission right here. It's kind of a hard mission there. No, that's a little bit of a stretch for having just started out and not having a ton of gear, but I do think that we will get to that point pretty quickly. Guys, we are almost to the airfield. Once again, we're going to put a sleeping bag down right here in this tower, and then we're going to do some looting and probably get around to getting that mission there as soon as we have enough loot to do so. We may try to scatter a couple sleeping bags around this area, just because even when we're traversing the rest of the map, if we ever want to come back here to quickly grab a jeep spawn either where I'm putting the sleeping bag, this hangar, this hangar, this hangar. Sometimes they spawn on the back side of this building, and sometimes one spawns here. Every now and again there's a green garage right there some spawn in, so if we have a few sleeping bags spread there, then we should be able to utilize that to our advantage. Now I'm hoping, given it's nighttime, that when we run up on this tower where we plan on putting our sleeping bags, sometimes some scavs or AI players, whatever you call them, will spawn there. which we should be able to take care of, given that we've got our Mosin and whatnot now from that little scrap we had earlier. I'll tell you, as of right now, I cannot hardly see a thing. It is pitch black. So hopefully I put my dot right in the exact area. I believe I did. If we get into a gunfight, I'm just going to be shooting back at the origin of the tracers. I can see the tower now, just barely. And I do not see anybody in the tower, so we may get lucky here. At least they're not on the back side of it if they are here, but we're going to pull out our shotgun just in case. And yeah, I think we're good here, guys. We're going to run right up here, and we're going to make our first sleeping bag. And look at that, off the bat got us a better gun. Let's dump this shotgun, dump the ammo for it, bam, bam. Let's take these cigarettes. We're going to store those later for the wandering trader. Let's take these Gorkas, there we go. Alright, now, oops, forgot to put a sleeping bag down. Definitely want to do that, so let's go items, bag. It looks like it's turning daylight. We're going to have some light just in the nick of time. There we go. Now we need to live for at least 4 minutes because the sleeping bag, once you put it down, will not let you respawn at it for about 4 minutes after you've placed it. We're not going to grab some of this stuff, aka the electronics repair kits, vehicle repair kits, because our main goal right at this moment is not to find a Jeep, we just want to find some loot. Let's see if we get any enemies that spawn right here in this hangar. I don't believe we will. Nope, we're clear here. Let's see, we're just gonna grab some rags. There's that. Let's see, anything good up here? Nope. We're gonna check the other corner. So if, oh look, there is a Jeep. That is absolutely perfect. That's what we were looking for. Well, not what we were looking for, but it'll work. We will use it. So let's go ahead here, and we will take said Jeep onto the other hangars, and then we'll go onto that hard mission and see what we can do. I do really wish I had an AKSM though. One thing that would be nice to have, that and just a little sight on it so we can see our shots just a bit better. Let's loot this really fast. Hey, did not anticipate him being there. Alright, we've got about 2.5 minutes till we spawn back. Really didn't see that coming. That's unfortunate. So I'm trying to think, if we're spawning back there, how are we going to play this? gonna be a little tough to get back in that hangar and get our stuff without getting shot. But I believe that's what we're gonna have to try to do. You know what? I did leave that shotgun and the ammo in that hangar. We could probably use that to go get our stuff back pretty quick. Got about a minute and a half here. So, don't know if you guys are invested in crypto, but right at the moment we've got some pretty good things going on here today. Of course, you know, it's volatile, it'll probably drop back down, but I do think that they're holding the crypto summit tonight. It is Friday, March the 7th of 25. So I'm not sure exactly what time that summit begins. I actually need to take a look at that. But I anticipate we'll get some good gains out of that. We're also going to go to the gym and get some good gains. That's what we're in for. So as soon as we wrap up this stream here in another 30-45 minutes, we are doing a co-stream tonight with some other guys on this server, so it should be a pretty good time. That's why we're getting in here and starting to get looted up. So for now, we're just going to see if we can get a decent gear loadout to start out with, and that way when we get into this collab stream tonight, we're kind of ready to hit the ground running. So what I'm going to do is pick up, oh look at that, exactly what I needed to go do this. So we've got a little AKSU, not my favorite because you can't put an optic on the SU, but it'll be good enough to go take these guys out, get their gear, get our gear. We'll grab our Jeep. I guarantee one of these guys has an AKSM, and then we're going to run straight up to that hard mission and try to knock it out, because that'll give us the best amount of gear quickly. Hey Red, how are you, buddy? I don't play a lot of PvP, to be truthful with you. I play the PvE, it's just a little bit more chill. I used to play a lot of PUBG PvP. Well, obviously it was only PvP, and a lot of the Battle Royale type stuff. But no, I don't play PvP much on this game. Just kind of enjoy the aspect of doing all the convoys and the missions and stuff like that. Kind of stacking up, getting the loot and whatnot. There we go. There's one down. That'll give us some gear. Hear another shot, but I can't see where from. Now I see him. Okay. There's two. Man, we really started some crap here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it out of this alive or not. If we can hop in the Jeep real quick and maybe just get a little bit down the way here, we can make a couple rags. And we'll use those rags to heal up quickly and then come run back into the fight. I kind of got in a pickle there. Okay. Let's see, we're going to tear, let's take the, we can, well, it won't let me, yeah, we'll tear that up. We'll drop this, pop this on, we'll tear, let's drop that, we'll tear this up, grab our ammo, grab those rags. Okay. Here we go, we got somebody coming in on us. Okay, luckily he didn't turn that corner, but he's thinking about it. I don't see any other rags that we can grab. We're going to end up with a whole mess of them on us here in just a moment. Let's see if we can... Where did that guy go? I doubt he ran back out of the hangar. He did run back out of the hangar. Okay. Let's find a couple rags real quick before we go back and party with them. Take that. We don't really need that scorpion. Any kind of red dot or anything that could improve my aim ever so slightly here would be so beneficial though. Check up top here, and then we'll get on over. Let's see, there's a couple rags. Okay, we're pretty much bandaged up back to full. Let's actually use this to our advantage and see if we can see where that guy went. Okay, we've got one. Hit him a couple times. Okay, I think that killed him. Let's tell you what, let's take our Jeep over here. We've killed 3 or 4 guys back there now, so we'll run right back here and grab their stuff, see if we can't find a AKSM. And we'll take the rest of these dudes out in this hangar. Should have plenty of rags then. We'll take his jacket. Let's tear that up. There we go. And his helmet's no better. The helmet we got right now will take a pebble and probably shatter. Let's see. Let's grab this. And we've got one more here. I hear somebody beside me. Let's see if we can find out where he's at. He may be inside the bunker. The sound might have just been coming from the other side of my headset. Okay, here we go. AKSM, that's what we want. There. And let's go ahead and switch weapons. Let's get our health up a little bit, and we will take out the rest of the guys hanging out in this bunker, I believe. I swear I keep hearing footsteps out here. I saw some blood. Let's run right back out here and pop a couple rags on since we're bleeding. I'm trying to think what the best way to approach this is. It really sucks not having any kind of sight on a gun. That's the only thing that starts about starting back off fresh is you cannot get a good sight picture to save your life. Maybe I've just grown so used to it, because when I first started this game about a week ago when I was playing it, you know, it wasn't terrible after a little bit, just but now having a sight is key. But we got a fresh start on a new server, so we're gonna roll with what we got. Okay, there we go. I think that has them wiped out. Did not mean to grab that spark plug. Let's drop that. And did we have anything worth taking on our other guy? Right here, our bag, obviously. Yeah, we had a couple things worth grabbing for sure. And we're going to take those cigarettes. So the cigarettes you can take to the wandering trader and get his reputation level up. You can buy a lot more stuff from the wandering trader than the regular trader. So it's definitely good to get your reputation up with him. Alright, let's see. We're going to take rags. There's that. Let's go ahead and heal up to 100% while we're at it. And then, just since we're trying to get as much gear as possible prior to the collab stream that we'll be running tonight, I believe we're going to take the Jeep and go hit the hard mission right back here. We're going to pop a sleeping bag down just before we get there. Over here where all these little scrap piles are. That way if we do end up getting wiped out, we don't have to know if the base building, if there's a soft side or not. When you say soft side, what exactly do you mean? I've built a few bases in this game, so I may be able to answer your question. I'm just not sure on soft side exactly what you're referring to. Weaker side to raid from. Rust has like a weaker side when built. So a lot of on this game is more what it's built out of. So you can make it out of twigs to start off with, which is super low health. Then you go to planks, and you know you can make it wood. You can start making things out of metal. So obviously you want to go for the weaker material sides if that's the case. So you know, if they haven't got enough resources to completely make the whole thing metal. But you'll notice right here at the airfield, I ran past a lot of explosive charges. And those explosive charges can be made pretty quickly into some C4. And with a couple of those, you're pretty much, you know, into a lot of areas with that. So a lot of people will do like a maze system or whatever, so you'd have multiple walls to blow through and some turrets. The turrets in this game are absolutely gnarly to try to get rid of. They will tear you up. I don't particularly love that we're getting pushed from two sides. Okay. Okay, we're going to try to kind of hightail it back here. We're going to get shot in the back a couple times. On the plank and one side is, rough looking and one is more clean. Wondered if one side was weaker, but thank you. Yes, definitely gonna want to get all those sides evened out, because people will try to hit your softer sides that have not been planked or metaled or however. Okay, let's see what we got here. So once again, we're going to kind of use this same tactic. If they will push you AI, so whenever we get behind a wall. Okay. There's going to be one more coming. Okay, we need to get back and heal up. Playing musical chairs with this. How we've survived this, I'm not sure. Ooh, that hurt. Wonder if we can get a couple rags off this guy and not die in the time of doing that. We're hurting pretty bad right now. But we did just wipe out a good few people here, so that's going to take the numbers down a touch. And he doesn't have anything worth grabbing. Let's start getting some rags off these guys. So guys, it is never a bad idea to carry just an absolute plethora of rags when you're starting out. When I say that, I mean take 50 or 100, whatever you can get, just stack them up. Sometimes you get into a pinch and you can use a lot of rags in a short period of time. As you will see right here, as I go to get my health up, we're going to probably use a good maybe 10. So I believe our Alexa timer is going off back here, so we'll in just a minute I'll go take care of that so it's not in the background. In the meantime, let's see, can I go on the Alexa app and fix that, I wonder? Alexa, there we go. And we want to go to there, let's drop in on that one. Alright, cool. We took care of that remotely. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, let's take care of these guys on the roof first. And what we're going to do is we're going to take care of these guys, and then I'm going to show you a couple little tips on clearing the inside. Can't. Okay, we got a guy right here in this window. Let's see, peek that one more time, buddy. Okay, he don't want none. Ooh, okay guys, we've got a turret. That was absolutely a turret. not much that hits that hard that quick, and once you know the sound, you know the sound. Alright. Let's see, I'm pretty sure all the footsteps I'm hearing are just inside. So, we're going to peek this. Okay. Good to go there. Redis Dog. I didn't see it a minute ago, but I appreciate the follow. Shout out to you on that. Okay, we've got one here. I see another one in this room right over here, I think. Yep, let's see. Can I get that angle on? No way, that worked out well. Let's see if we got some nice food and water. Let's go ahead while we've got just a millisecond and grab our rags. Remember, do not underestimate rags. I don't see anybody else in there immediately. See if we got anybody around this corner. We do not. Good here. Okay, so the turret, I see it, is mounted on top of that APC out there. Alright. So now, you know what? I like the way those guys' pants match better. Okay, so now we're going to hit the second floor. Let's see what we got. Good so far. Oh, okay. We got one. Ouch. I don't know how I missed seeing him, but he must have run out on us and gave us a little talking to, a stern talking to, in the back with a shotgun. We'll bandage up a little bit and then we'll get right back up to it. So we should just be able to finish clearing this building, and then obviously we have to get over to the brick 2-story building right next to us. But those turrets are going to be a bit of an issue, so I'm going to have to figure the route to get around behind them. They cannot shoot 360 degrees, so that's a benefit. We can, you know, use that opportunity to get behind them. Got me again. I'm just looking in the wrong rooms, wrong areas. Okay, we know where he is now, so he's not going to surprise us this next time. And once again, that's why it's important to have so many rags. We're using. Okay. Let's grab this water. There. Hey, Daisy. Chill, baby. Okay. Where is this cat? Can't see him quite yet. I do see him. The turret's shooting me from outside the window. We're just in a whole pickle here, guys. They're not making it easy on us. But we're doing this hard mission solo just about 45 minutes after hopping in a new server, so I guess we can't complain too bad with taking a bit of a beating. Okay. We may have one on our right, and typically there's a couple in that room on the left. Yep, we got one here. Let's see if we can... There we go. Let's take that. Whoa. Okay. How about that? Just found a nice freaking helmet chilling on the ground. That will work. Look at that. It's PUBG style. Okay, let's see if we can hit these couple cats over here. I'm sure. Okay, there's just one. Well, there we go. Just like so. We are not going to go loot his body quite yet, because that turret will see us through that doorway and he will absolutely rip us up pretty bad. There's nobody else in there, is there? I'm leaning my head in real life like I can see further around that door. That's how bad I want to know what's on the other side of that room. Okay, we've got one in here, two in here. We have not picked up any grenades. That's unfortunate. Turret. I keep forgetting about the damn turret. Alright, we're just going to take it nice and easy, and oh, yep, that's the doorway they're in. Okay, come on out here, guys. Did you move all the way back to your original spot? There's one more. He was really holding the angle on me. Alright, let's see. Rags, ammo. So you guys can see why, as you're starting out, that the AKSM can be so powerful. Because everybody drops ammo for it. Pretty much everybody we've killed so far has dropped ammo for this AKSM. And we're pretty about as healed up as we're going to get for right now. Let's go on up. Oh no. They've got a turret in there. We're going to have to wait to deal with that. I think we're going to have to find a grenade or two. I should have been picking up a bunch of dynamite. But we may be able to figure out a way around that. I wonder, what do you have to craft a explosive charge? Explosive mobile phone, electronics repair kit. I'll grab an explosive. I don't know if I found any mobile phones, or we passed up on a couple electronic repair kits earlier because we didn't believe we were going to need them, and look now at me regretting that decision. Look, dynamite there. So we need 7 sticks of dynamite to make a bundle, and then we can toss that right in there and take care of that whole problem at one time real quick. There's a mobile phone. Okay, you know what? If we can come across an electronics repair kit, we could actually pull that off with a charge. That would be something. I think I have to have a detonator for it though, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't normally use those explosive charges. But one will well-placed grenade would also work, so we'll just see what we come up with. Alright, we're going to go back downstairs. We're going to go clear the other building. Maybe get around the turret that's chilling out here. And knock it out. Oh, there's another turret. Turrets everywhere, guys. Absolutely loaded this one with turrets, and typically on a hard mission there's not that many, but we just got the unlucky end of the stick. Ooh, tripwire. Never seen one of those in one of these rooms. Nobody in there. Nobody in here. I do need to remember to be careful about the turrets next to the windows, though. Rags. Okay, let's see. Look clear there. Clear here. More rags. And more rags. We're not having an issue there, guys. We're not light on the rags. Some grenade launcher, 40mm ammo, but that's not going to help us if we don't have a grenade launcher, is it? That would be an excellent way to take out that turret. We will, however, take that rope in case we can somehow find enough dynamite. Look behind me there, did I? Normally there's a guy sitting in that window over there is why I looked at that first. This time they were on the other side. Does anybody have any other ideas of how I might take care of that turret? Oh, shoot. Let's grab these rags and then we'll back up very cautiously. Yep, that wasn't the most cautious, was it? Alright, so we've got upstairs to clear here. And then 2 frag grenades would take care of it. 2 frag grenades in that room would take care of the turret and the guy, but mainly the turret. We're not worried about the guy. I think we're going to have to eat a little food, drink a little water, just to get us by here. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Okay. There, yeah. Oh, we got close to going down on that one. This is pretty intense here, guys. I will say I actually already feel pretty decent about the loot we've got so far. But what a difference it would make if we could get the loot crate here. If we could get what was in this loot crate from this mission, that'll probably set us up pretty good for tonight. Okay, let's start. Can I see that turret from here? I don't think I can. So this is the tip I was going to slowly, if you can see somebody in a room, if you just slowly peek the corner, you can always see them first and just start unloading when you see half their, half their torso. That seems to do the trick on clearing these buildings. Obviously it's better if you have two people and one can check each side, that way you're not getting shot in the back while you're looking at another room. But when there's closed doors like that on the other side, that helps. Ooh, he shut the door back on me. He said nope. Alright, how about we nope that nope. That'll work. One more here. Nobody in this one. Let's check here. Clear there. Clear here. So we should just have maybe one more. That turret shot me from somewhere. Okay, we found a single frag grenade. We only need one more to take care of that turret. I was not reloaded, guys. So the turret's hitting us from outside. We've got this guy to deal with inside. Now we can take care of the two outside turrets, I believe, fairly efficiently. The one down on this corner on top of the APC, we can get behind and shoot. Then once we take that one out, we should be able to get behind the other turret, but the one that's upstairs in that other is the main issue. Where is that one shooting me from? And how do I avoid it to kill this guy? We've got another one outside on the roof. That is not very convenient. Definitely not good for the gains. So if I can get around this corner to this back wall, the only thing is that's going to put us at a disadvantage to this guy in the window, but if we can quickly kind of make that movement, then we should be able to, yep, there we go, just like so. Now we're blocked from there, and that guy's dead. I'm not going to crawl because that's going to be too slow. We're just going to run straight in here like that. Alright, let's see. Take that. And we definitely don't have enough dynamite. We've only got the one grenade. This is turning into a mess. Does anybody have a better vest than what I've got on? No. They're all junk. Let's get rid of this ammo. Let's drop that. We don't need empty water bottles at this point. We're not going to be filling them back up anytime soon. I'm going to make a run for it. Okay. So we've only got one single frag grenade. That's the issue. If we had two, we could probably pull that one room off. So I think we need to consider, do we take the loot we have or do we push on for the loot crate? I do have a sleeping bag right here that's ready to spawn at, so you guys know what decision I'm going to make. Man, they make this tough. That is in a terrible spot. Okay, there we go. We can take care of that issue from this window. Magazine and a half. Okay, that one's done. Now the one that's right over there, I think we can get around behind it by making a wide sweep to our right here. So that's what we're going to try to do. There we go. We're out of range of this one. So we'll get right around here and take care of this turret. Let me get right here so I can hit all my shots. I'm really hoping that all these bullets are passing through the chain link and not hitting the chain link. I think they're all hitting the chain link. But we can just do this right here. Alright, one more volley at it. Okay. Now let's run right over here and see if we might just get extremely lucky and find another frag grenade for that last turret upstairs. Because we're going to have 2 frags to get it. There is a chance if we take care of the outside turret and put 1 frag inside that room and happen to kill the guy in there, that the last turret may not have to be killed. And it looks like, I believe that's what we're going to have to try to do. So we're going to take care of the turret that's right up here. Trying to think about how we're going to do that though. I wonder if I climb up on this, if I can hit it from back here and stay behind it, or if I'm going to have to make a daring dash onto the roof around behind it. Yep, I'm not going to get that one from here. So we're going to go up and make a run for it. Just looking one more time. Wonder, it would be so nice if I could dismantle that trap there and take that grenade. Oh, look at that, guys. We found it. We found our other frag. Let's go ahead and take care of this turret up here while we're at it. That may even get rid of our last turret. Let's see, where was that one? I think it's one more floor up. Yep. Alright. Let's do this. So we should just be able to put a frag there. That should be close enough. And one more. Oh, we did it. Alright, hard mission complete. 1 frag on a turret. I've never seen that work. It's always taken 2. But let's go get our loot, guys. We finished a whole hard mission. 1 hour into the stream on a complete fresh start. Went from no gear to geared up pretty well, I would say. Look at that. Alright. Let's start making some adjustments. We're going to take the SCAR. We're going to put the... I think we'll put the MSR on the AK for now, just because we'll be using that a little bit more. Definitely going to take the dog tags, those sell well. We're going to drop this vest. Grab that assault vest. Let's go there. Alright. And I guess we'll take a pistol while we're at it, why not? And muzzle brake for the SCAR. Alright, guys. Right on. So we're an hour and 15 minutes into a new server. We had no loot. Now we're honestly pretty good and stacked as far as armor and whatnot. I would definitely like to get a Typhoon bag. I found a Stalker bag for the first time ever yesterday, actually, right over, let's see, it was in this building, right over there. Just in the middle of a mission, just laying right on the ground. Not in a loot crate, not in a heli crash, not in anything, just chilling on the ground. Those stalker bags are impossible to come across. And look at this, we've got our Jeep. What is Zalgo? Could somebody explain that to me, what Zalgo is? Z-A-L-G-O? If you look in the chat, I have no idea what Zalgo is. Alright guys, so what we're going to do with this loot that we currently have is... God, I'm so thankful I got that scar. It's just really, really freaking awesome. It's too bad that loot drop's not a little bit closer. What we're going to do with what we have, though, is we do have a collab stream going on tonight. It'll be about somewhere between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. Cheese, thanks for the follow, brother. Appreciate that. But we're actually going to be doing a collab stream with some other guys that are playing on this server tonight. Between 4 and 6 p.m. we're going to start, and we're going to have at it for a while. So our goal for this hour and 15 minutes I've just been doing was to get some loot on a brand new server. As you can see, we have done, and we've done pretty well with it. I'm going to build a base right down here very quickly and make a little bit of storage. So this is the best place I've found for a base because it's so close to the airfield. If you ever need to get around to get a Jeep, it's extremely fast to get right up there, grab a Jeep, grab plenty of gas. There's all kinds of vehicle repair kits, and with the Jeep there is so much you can do, guys. I've got some other clips I'll be putting up. If you've got a convoy that's on a single lane road that maybe has a guardrail on the side, you can plow through 16, 20 of them with a single Jeep and just absolutely wipe the convoy out. Helicopter crashes, same deal. Go through, hit 2 or 3 of them, pop out, use a repair kit, get the Jeep repaired, go right back into it and hit the others, and then your heli crash is done. That looks like good buildable land to me. And what does not look good is we don't have a knife. Okay, that's highly unfortunate. Extremely highly unfortunate. So we cannot scrap metal. We don't have. Okay, here's what we're going to do instead. Where's the closest safe zone to us? We're going to go hang out in that safe zone. That way we can use the storage there for a couple things, and we will use that opportunity to log out in a safe place so that we don't lose all of our loot. Where's that heli crash? Not anywhere close. Oh, there's some scrap metal. You know what? Now we can go right back down and build our base. That worked out extremely nice. Gosh, guys, I hate that we're getting towards the end of our morning stream here. We've got a good bit of viewers on. Really appreciate you guys watching. Just for a recap, you guys that just got on, we went for the past hour and 18 minutes. We had 0 loot. We came down to the airfield, killed a few guys down this way, completed a hard mission with 4 turrets right here. Got some really good loot out of it. We got the nice helmet, got a really nice vest, got the scar. we've got some good stuff. So since we have a collab stream coming up tonight, we wanted to get into this server that we'll be playing on, get some loot, kind of get ready to do some heavy stuff. So oops, we need to put this here. So what we're gonna do is just make us a little quick improvised base. That way we have a place that we can hang our hat for a moment. And I've got to go to the gym, hit a little gym session, have an appointment at 2. Be back sometime around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And at about 4 o'clock we're going to start our collab stream. And we're going to get a few of us together in here, probably see a couple screens, you know, get all the audio for the party. And we're really going to have at it. So I know if I could wipe that out solo with a few of us, then we should really be able to have a really good run at it. Let's see, now we're wanting to go to items, we want to build a hammer, and also we're going to want to build some storage. Let's get just a few more twigs here real quick. That way we can build a not itty bitty teeny weeny base, you know, we can build something of decent proportion. Let's see, hopefully that other base isn't too close to me. If it is, I'm going to be highly upset. And let's see, can we put our, let's drop that duct tape, we don't need that right now. Can we drop our storage here? Oh no, it is too close. Oh, because there's one right there. Okay, so does anybody know what the distance is we have to be away? Like if I move back just a bit, I wonder if I could possibly get one in. Let's go here, we're gonna tear that up, and then we're gonna go right over here, and let's build another one. Let's see, how far back can we go away from these guys? Okay, this is as close as we can get to the airfield. The airfield has a huge radius that you cannot build around. There we go. And we're going to... Now guys, if you're not already, if you guys will give me a follow, that way you'll get notified when we get on here later this afternoon and do our collab stream. Like I said, it will be around 4 o'clock p.m. and you're definitely going to want to hop in and watch it. If you've enjoyed watching this one at all, with, you know, where we've kind of got in, built up, got all our loot, and you know, we're definitely going to progress from that, definitely get some better stuff. I would really like to shoot for tonight. I think I'd like to find a couple more good weapons. I think a field vest would probably be helpful just for the extra storage, and maybe we can hit a couple convoys and I can get a good heavy assault armor. The cool thing about the convoys is when you kill the guys in the convoys, they drop custom gear, so it'll have like you know, different designs and stuff on it. Respect the soft side walls. So essentially it depends what you make them out of, so it's kind of a good time that you tuned in right now. I'm actually throwing a little base together really quick down here by the airfield, but it depends what they're made out of. So the soft side will just be what it's made out of. Obviously right now I am making mine out of sticks, which is not worth a crap, but On a PvE server, it doesn't matter. However, if you're on a PvP and you need the protection, then planks will be your next step up, and then you've got metal. I would recommend, if you want a stout base, I would probably build something down here near the airfield, because you have access to a ton of scrap metal. You've got access to get everything you need to build a wood planer, and then once you have an axe, you can just, chop trees. It goes extremely fast, and you can rack up 400 logs in the matter of just standing here for a minute and a half or two, just holding the right trigger, grabbing what you need to, playing those out into some planks. Also, the planks are really nice for making storage racks and the large crates. So if you're like me and you hoard a lot of stuff in your base, then that will absolutely be something that you'll want to have. Okay, so apparently I made the back side of my base just a bit too close. It really doesn't matter right now, but we'll end up having to move that storage container forward because we're too close to the airfield. It's not going to let us do what we're wanting to do. But we'll just throw a few twigs in the storage. We'll make us a little storage box. And once again, anybody who's on here who's been watching for the past hour and a half, if you haven't been, we'll recap. We came in with absolutely no gear to a new server, killed a few guys, ran a hard mission, got looted up, and all that is in preparation for the collab stream we will be running this afternoon at around 4 p.m. Eastern, so a little under 6 hours from now. And we're really going to get into it and get pretty heavy, so we were wanting to get all our gear set, kind of have a good baseline of stuff to run. That way when we do run our collab stream later, we can get in here and just absolutely annihilate some dudes. I'm sure we'll try to run some elite missions, some hard missions. Respect, we are not running a PvP server. PvE, we're just out kind of having fun. We're not into any heavy competition. We're just convoys, elite missions, hard missions, heli crashes, all the good jazz there. Alright, there's that. And everything else will be fine for now. I've got everything I need on me. So when this stream ends, guys, if you want to see something pretty fun to watch, if you'll go back and about 50 minutes ago in this stream, we ran the hard mission right in the middle of the airfield right here, solo, and started out with pretty much absolutely nothing and really made a come up. We had a couple issues with some turrets, considering we didn't have dynamite, didn't have frag grenades. Luckily we found a couple and that helped us out. But go back and check that out, give me a follow so that we can all get back together later on this afternoon. I'm going to try to do an overlay on the screen with another party member's screen and cam, so we can have two of them together. You can kind of see a couple points of view at the same time, and we'll get in and have at it. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay today, and we will holler at you later.